All right, we're gonna try it. It's 2 a.m. Hey, howdy, hello. Look. Happy 2024. I haven't seen you. This is still focus hunting. All right, vinyl tag 2024. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna go down here because I've looked at a couple things from the list. You know, it's 2 a.m. I'm working on getting most of this list together, but let's just go through it and have some fun doing it. I'm Mark, if you've never hung out with me before. And we've had a lot of fun this year discussing not just vinyl stuff, which is what we're gonna talk about today, but music stuff. The music releases that have blown me away. Experience of owning it on the physical, taking care of it properly. Been talking to record store owners about what they've seen in the past and what they foresee in the future as we all keep enjoying the beautiful experience that music and the music community is bringing us. So 20 questions. Tag, I'm it. Favorite record you purchased in 2023? So what did I set aside for this? I have to shout out video that really made my year, man. First of all, I talked about it in depth. I made 2 or 3 videos talking about this. We followed the controversy. You know, we just talked about it and shared mainly the Reddit comments surrounding this. And we have it, and we have an official pressing of this. Yeah, just my favorite snag of the year. Really fun. Where do I put these now? How about we just put them back on the shelf? Let's just put it back where it goes. You and I are both, I know. Number 2, the last record you bought in 2020. Oh, also shout out to this new autofocus. We'll talk about my new rig, the new setup for 2024. It's number 2 and I'm already getting too hot. All right, we're going off with the hoodie. It just gets hot in this room. What's the last record you bought in 2023? Not this right here. It's Oppenheimer. My favorite movie of 2023. Fiery splatter. Triple disc. Amazing movie. The reason why I like this on vinyl is because it was shot on film camera, analog. I think the success of that shows, you know, how much people want analog. We're getting it back to them. That was the last thing I bought. Number 3, a band or singer who released 2 or more albums in the same year. So King Gizzard came to mind, but I had that picked out for something else. So we're gonna actually go, I'm gonna go Skrillex. That's what I selected. You don't know who he is. Dubstep King. Was in an emo band in the early 2000s, but went electronic dubstep. This album right here is way better than the one with the cute cover of the little porcupine, but I'll tell you what, pre-ordered both because I was like, this is gonna be fire. And no pun intended, Quest for Fire is an amazing album. We're gonna put it back where it goes, aren't we? Yep, that's what we committed to. We're gonna put it up here because we're gonna talk about him in the top albums of 2023. What's the next one? There was so much good music this last year, wasn't there? If you could only listen to music from one decade, which would you choose? So I was like, I'm gonna be hipster and say the old days, but man, the 2010s is what I love. There's so much good music from the 2010s. Off the cuff here, I'm just gonna pull out my favorite album, the 2010s, the album that really sort of, I don't know, it just kind of like, it spoke to me. This is Tycho's Awake album. It's on the clear vinyl, amazing sounding. But I don't know. There's a lot of cool things I could say about Tycho. I consider my favorite artist. I'm a completionist now, and I'm gonna do vinyl shootouts of every album. That's the plan. But I could also put this answer of what I most listened to in 2023 and so many things. We're just gonna do that because it really is like 2014, senior year of high school for me. Yeah, I don't know. Tycho, Dive. Tycho, passes prologue. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, you see that. So, but I looked on my Spotify library if this means anything. I mean, I had like a few thousand more songs in my 2010s decade. So every decade though, you're amazing. There's good music everywhere you look. So we love you every decade. All right. I'm getting lazy. Also, it's almost 3 a.m. now. How is it almost 3 a.m.? I started shooting at 2. All right. Number 5, show record by a band or singer from Manchester. Here's the problem. I looked up. There were several options, none of which I owned. I was going to own the 1975s. I Like It When You Sleep for You're Beautiful, and so unaware of it. That was like one of my favorite things about 2016. Discovering that album. Excuse me. But I gotta say, Everything would also be in that list. I like some stuff from The Smiths, New Order, whatever. I could put a lot of stuff from Manchester, but yeah, I don't have it. So I just ordered. Here's the proof, screenshot. I ordered 1975 because I'm gonna order. I'm ordering it for you, Rob. We're doing it for you. You're the man. We appreciate you. And I'll buy it in remembrance to you. Do you ever do that though? Like, do you own stuff specifically for like memories of like your friends and stuff? Like, I can tell you right now, like 2 people I think of when I think of Nutri-Milk Hotel in the Aeroplane over the sea. I can tell you exactly where I was when my buddy Josh Thiel told me about it for the first time. You have those albums. I feel like it's just another amazing reason why we love the music community. So, number 6, which band or singer did you listen to the most? So we were gonna put Tycho, weren't we? We're gonna have to put my album of the year, Boygenius, the record, because it came out earlier in the year. It's got a little bit of an advantage. It truly is one of those albums you come back to, you listen to. I didn't know if I'd love it. And here it is on the custard vinyl. Just the songwriting, the way their voices mesh. Pop songs for the ages. It's now my album of the decade so far. What do we got? There's 7. Oh, 7 7-inch records. So I had number 1, because I was going to show Caroline Polachek. Another amazing album. One of the best albums of the decade. Got the signed 7-inch of Billions. It's a little signed art card, that is. I bought the Lana Del Rey 7 inches. That's a candy necklace. This is kind of funny. This was a 7-inch from my aunt that literally has Sylvia Johns is her name. But it literally has a message, I believe, signed by Sylvia Johns herself on it. So that was kind of fun. Oh, this is cool. This is bird sounds. This is like ambient bird sounds from the forest called Bird Sounds of Brazil. Johann Douglas Frisch. So cool. This is amazing. I got to see these guys live. I talked about them in 100 songs of last year, 2022. New band. But this is his old band. Did a crowdfunder out of 50. I was going to put this in the thing no one has, because I guarantee you nobody has that either. But it's cool to have times. I'm friends with a guitarist too. I got the Beatles' Strawberry Fields Forever. How many are we at now? Get some really expensive ones in here. This is a Black Midi 7-inch I bought. Rare Grails from France video. Talked about it there. But I'll tell you what. I guess I hadn't heard the song. The song is very much filler song. But this goes for like $100. It's kind of just like them chanting. It's great. I love Black Midi. We'll talk about them later, so hold that thought. The King Gizzard 7 inches. Probably my favorite one. I love the Hate Dancing Blue. They did a bunch of these little run of 7 inches too, but it's beautiful. For cell converged too. Somehow I ended up with 3 copies of Maya Hawke's To Love a Boy. 7 inches are a perfect format too, you know, just a beautiful format. All right. Great. Who's come to your party? This is one I thought about for a long time. Okay. So here's what we're doing. Play here. Actually, let's come on down here. All right. So check this out. We have there's different types of dinner party options, right? You know, there's so many amazing people we'd want to chill out and just talk to and hang out, have a good time. Really famous people, really rich people. If I had a dinner party, man, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna have a good time. I want the funniest people I know. Chad, the drummer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the funniest person maybe on the planet. He's coming. He's coming to the party. Honorable mention too, we'll throw in Mac DeMarco. That dude is funny. I don't know anything, but he would be in this. That dude, he could tell old stories.
Hello, chat. See you there. What? It's like, oh man.
But I guess that I have an album coming out with Tyler, the Creator, called White Chocolate on Capitol Records on August 16th. Is it true? Is it false? I don't know. Maybe I made it up myself.
Banter back and forth. He's just my guy. So we'd have to pick somebody from Boygenius. Their chemistry together is great. But Julien Baker and I, we would vibe, dude. Just the same sense of humor, but really thoughtful and caring too, and sensitive. Tyler, the Creator, dude. We need this guy at the party because he's going to not give a care. This dude, he's going to cut up at all the right times. We need him. There's no way around it. So we would have put Mac DeMarco as honorable mention. I didn't have Mac DeMarco. Maybe the next best is anyone from Black Midi. But the singer, dude, Greep, he's on Wikipedia. You can look him up as the world's most unique accent. He's just a goofball and funny. But we could, there's so many. You could put anybody on that list. Great job, Rob, for coming up with that category. We love it. Oh, this one's interesting. Number 9, we lost them. Choose one musician who passed away. I don't own anything from like David Crosby or some of those people, but Lisa Marie Presley passed, and I just wanted to show this because this is an original first pressing of Elvis's first album. I might have even mentioned it in the last vinyl tag. Amazing biopic, Austin Butler, Slade. What an amazing job he did. And wasn't there another documentary of, I don't know if it was Lisa Marie or another Presley, but yes, we're putting him in the list. We're putting it back on the shelf. If you could only listen to music from one country, what would you choose? I did think about this too. That's a great idea. Well, I'm not gonna pick the United States. I'm not gonna pick the UK or Australia. Because I really did think about like, what would I be devastated by if I lost? And Sweden's up there too. There's amazing Swedish bands, but I'm going Iceland. This band right here from Iceland, Kiasmos, mentioned them in the previous vinyl tag too. One of my all-time favorite albums, just chill techno music. But you also have, where is she? You already know who I'm gonna mention. You could pick Vespertine, but you could pick any Bjork album. How sad would that be to lose, to delete the entire Bjork catalog? She would be an amazing guest to have at the dinner party too. I was thinking her, Lana Del Rey, I don't know, SZA maybe. Something like that, and maybe like Haley Williams of Paramore, all at a dinner party. Or Taylor Swift, for that matter, if we're picking anybody. Maybe Alana Haim, but that's also a different story. Get sidetracked if I start talking about Alana Haim. What do we got? Oh, yeah, Iceland, Sigur Rós. Dude, I had the Sigur Rós Talk album. That thing was so good. All right. 3 vinyl community channels you discovered in 2023. Reference my list because there were literally about 6. Somebody's going to be left out. We have Atmosphere Collectibles. Just made my year, man. I got to go over to them in Southern Indiana and Evansville, Indiana. We hung out with them, spent a day with them, asked them a bunch of questions, hilarious banter, played overrated, underrated, or perfect. Just had a good time, man. They're good people. You can follow them. They do these new videos when they showcase, the new releases when they come in the store. They know so much about so many different artists too, and they really care about not just like store, but they care about the community, and they have for years. They started a Facebook group that really just brought a lot of collectors together. They're just underrated. They're some of the best people on the planet. Scratch a Track. These guys, they're kind of a VC channel. They do VC. They do like vinyl unboxing. I'm getting excited thinking about these guys. Scratch a Track. They're doing the work that I feel like I would do, but they're really doing the history part, talking in depth about the music they love. I don't know, their tastes just cross over so much with what I love, and they're funny too with their Midwestern accents, man. An underrated channel. I just really wanted to showcase them, only 1,000 subscribers. Also, Miss Abigail DeVoe. Got to comment on some of her videos and have some back and forth. Just amazing. She does more than reviews. She's doing exactly what she wants to do. She's so organized and funny and lively. Really makes it fun to watch, but she's really good at explaining, again, the history in a lot of ways. She's doing the deep dives, giving it to you from way back. Just the old music, even new music. I love it when it's cool to see people, young millennial, Gen Z people, making content that's sort of crossing over vintage and new in the VC, but has her eyes set on a bigger vision. Shout out Abigail. We're gonna shout out other channels too, because we have the B Vinyl podcast. My man Julien came on my channel too. We just hung out and talked over Zoom. He lives in Colombia.
Boomers. We enjoy what you enjoy. Why can't you enjoy what we enjoy?
Red flag.
Have you seen for how much it has sold on Discord?
How much?
$250.
Whoa, when?
Being a responsible guy, something that I'm very much not most of the time.
We bonded over so much too. Just amazing to be able to connect with people around the world. That's what the music community does. So wow. Another guy from around the world, across the pond, the vinyl dude. This dude melted my heart.
Your groove, you know, the dude's video is just so almost kind of therapeutic to watch and listen to. He's got a kind of like Matthew McConaughey kind of like quality about his voice. It is almost kind of like vinyl ASMR, even though I hate ASMR. So
when he said I sounded like Matthew McConaughey, dude, vinyl dude, you're the man. Dude, you're making the kind of content that I've been wanting to make. But you were doing it way before I was doing it too. So hats off to you, but maybe we'll collab or something sometime too. He's funny, he's heartfelt, but he keeps it simple, man. He's just chill. So great. I love everybody in this community. Gosh dang it, and Concert Buddy. And this guy has been, how does this guy do it? Dude, you've been making, buddy, you've been making the rounds in the vinyl community. You got to talk to Mazzy? Yeah, you're just connecting the community in a way that very few people are doing. I was surprised when you didn't have 1,000 subs most of the year. You just hit 1,000 subs, congrats. Deserved. But yeah, I could shout out people all night. Show number 12, show a record you bought when you were a teen. Now this is a cool story. Where is it at? We'll take you to, I think it was Reliant K. I don't know if you're familiar with these guys. This is 7 years ago. That's the name of the album. I told the story to Jerome at Atmosphere Collectibles. He was like, how did you get into vinyl anyway? How'd you get into it? And I was like, well, I was hearing rumors on the internet that maybe vinyl was going to be worth something someday. And I was starting to see some of my favorite albums as a teen pop up in random stores. Well, I saw this, bought it, not this. I lost it. Yeah, that's right. I bought it along with another album. Where is it? Right here. This one, As Cities Burn, Come Now Sleep. Amazing album on the blue vinyl. Lost it in a move. Gone. My first 2 albums, RIP. Then bought a couple other albums later, sort of like right before pandemic of 2020. Started buying like my favorite albums of each year. 2019, for instance, I bought Mr. James Blake. Can you see it? Assume Form. One of my favorite albums of all time. Just started picking albums from each year. My favorite one, you know, starting from that year back. Anyway, as my collection grew, I finally hunted this one back down. I also hunted down the original bank statement from when I bought it to prove that I bought it. So yes, for me, I'll always remember this is the first record I ever bought with my own money. Thought you might be interested in that. Full story. So yeah, from that to this. And I gotta say, vinyl addiction aside, it's just a great feeling when you find something you've loved for years and years and years, you finally own it. I think there's something special to that. What else are we looking at? This was 12, 13, Show a Funk or Soul record. Well, that's perfect because I did set this aside when I saw that. This is Mr. My body's aching. Let's take this carefully. This is Wolfpack. This is a funk and soul band, new being the last decade. Discovered these guys in 2015, a couple months ago. Repressed. They hadn't pressed it in, I want to say, years. They all go for like $100. Cool white and red splatter. I love it when it matches the cover. I'm a sucker for splatter. I talk about it all the time. It's just amazing. I love to get down and funky. I was in, out of the music that I've written, I play guitar and stuff, but it is funk and soul pop stuff. So I love it. We're gonna put Wolfpack back, like Rob said in the video, but if you haven't checked it out, Mr. Craig Danger, that dude knows his funk and soul backwards, forwards, up, down, left, and right. Amazing guy. Fun to talk to, too. Really makes me happy. It just brightens my spirit every time I watch his videos. So 14 show record you think everyone has, then show record you think nobody has. Let me sit and think for a second, because I could embarrassingly add one more rumors to the pile. Gently put that back. And something I don't think anybody has. See, I don't know, like, do I show it to be cool or hipster, or do I show it because I genuinely think it's like amazing? This Wax Mage, not a mainstream band at all, but the reason why it's cool is because of that amazing splatter vinyl. So I'm gonna select this one, Wax Mage. Blew me away, made a whole video unboxing this and talking about the different Wax Mage stuff. It's like it was designed, like the vinyl was designed first and then the album cover. I really feel like that. It's just so cool. What else we got, baby? What else we got? She's Great. Record by a female artist. Well, I already showed you. The cool thing about Caroline Polachek, what's not cool about Caroline Polachek, but she's cutting edge in her sound and the way that she can sing and do things with her voice, the stuff that she can do. But also then I went back and listened to the chairlift stuff she did in like 2016. I listened to it. I listened to the album like 3 times in the same week. I'm just so impressed with how consistently good all of her stuff is. And so many other female artists too, like Olivia Rodrigo, which I did not buy. There's so many queens who are ruling the land, the whole music scene this past year. Number 16, the favorite video you posted on your channel in 2023, and the favorite video you watched in the VC. I had to think about that. Oh my goodness. Favorite one I did. If I had to pick, I don't know, man. You can't put me in this position. I tell you what, the best lighting in any video I did was probably the top 100 song. Can I do it by the best lighting? Wait, where is it? Oh no, this one right here, dude. I'm not gonna pick my favorite video because we know I already gushed about how much I love the Atmospheric Collectibles video. It made my year. I did a podcast with my friend from Colombia. We're just gonna call it the best lighting award. But man, you can't beat hanging out with fellow members in the music community. What else we got? I post on my channel favorite video you watched in the VC. Okay, we're gonna do this. The In Groove.
Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm gonna do a review and comparison of the biggest selling album of all time.
I just love watching him, man. He's so good at being consistent, and just every Thursday I know I can rely on that new In Groove upload. He did so many amazing vinyl shootouts that really inspired me, honestly, doing the stuff that I do. I love how he goes through it, even if it's pointless sometimes. He goes through the process of checking it out in his room, just being honest and sharing what he thinks about it. Saves the hassle of having to wonder, what if, as curious like me, what did the others pressing sound? What if I had that amazing $1,000 pressing? He answered it. The Thriller one is amazing because, look, man, I'm not gonna hunt down $100 mofo. I'm not gonna hunt down the weird pressing. Just a copy of Beat It UK pressing. Found it for $4. Shout out Uncle John Paul for snagging this. But I love Mike's like internal dialogue that he has with himself as he's doing these vinyl shootouts. It's really because he really does. He's really just good at it, high quality setup, and he's honest. Can I just shout out you? If you've made a vinyl video this year, man, you deserve an award for this category, but there has to be one winner. And the winner goes to Angel doing the stock checks for customers live. Hey, dude, it's just hilarious, man. It's funny.
I don't see anything of that jacked me off. You jerk me.
Like she's never watched a day in her life.
I feel like I always gotta have a blonde moment on this stupid stream.
Show me a record you describe as a 90s class. Oh, I haven't even got this far. What came out in the 90s? Am I going to have to go to Discogs to look? Kind of fun. We Are the Romans. This is an amazing metal album I discovered this year. God. Am I going to be that guy? I guess I'm going to be that guy. I mean, this one I feel like we can all agree on. In Neutral Milk Hotel, in the Aeroplane over the sea. There's something buzzed out, ridiculous, hilarious, wild, experimental, classic. I think this will just stand out as a moment in time for the 90s. 18, if you could walk into the cover, look through your collection and choose a record cover you'd like to be a part of. I actually lined them all up, knowing that this would be a difficult decision, but I think I would love to go scream in this echo chamber the Fleet Foxes cover. You ever done that? You just like love to go in a cave or somewhere really hollow, has a really good reverb, and just yell, because that would be amazing. By the way, it's 3 a.m., so bear with me, but I'm gonna try to explain why I think this one is the one you want to be a part of. All right. This is a Swedish, come here. This is a Swedish metal band. Can you see that? Come on. It's reflective. A really high-res image of it up, okay? You're in the forest. Oh, hello, Mr. Squirrel. Oh, howdy, Mr. Rabbit. Good to see you again. Oh, Werewolf. Haven't seen you in a while. Really little quaint, quiet village covered in blue mist and smoke and clouds. Nice ambient lanterns. Everyone has their own. And kind of, you have to step over a few branches. Oh, there's a cute white owl. Who's to say some of these little critters hadn't slain dragons or epic warriors, maybe epic adventures, and have cool stories to tell. They probably know how to eat really good because they look pretty bougie. I don't think there's a cooler place to be than that, to be honest. I used to read those books like Redwall by Brian Jacques. Anybody else read those? Maybe it was tapping into some of that energy from those books as a teen. But that's what I'm talking about. 19.2 more. It's almost 3:30. It's like a greatest hits show, a record you're so familiar with that it feels like a greatest hits. I showed this, but I like telling this story. Omnium Gatherum. I had like every single pressing of this, but I also hunted down seven different variants of these lucky rainbow, because they're all rainbow random colors, bear in mind. 7 different variants to get 2 matching oranges, and here they are. I went to the record store, man, and I'm like, I started opening one up to see what color it was. He's like, oh, they're all the same. It's like, oh, okay. Put it back on the shelf, knowing that they're all different colors and still trying to hunt them down. I mean, everyone, the odds were against me. Everyone thought, you can't do it. That's why you don't listen to the naysayers and you trudge forward, clear your own path. And you will succeed. This album's amazing, man. This is coming back from the pandemic album. It's a greatest hits in so many different sounds and flavors. 20 different songs, and they all sound different. That's the first thing that came to mind. 20, show me an album that was released in 1974. I Googled this to see Diamond Dog, Queen T, Randy Newman, Good Old Boys, John Lennon. Yeah. There's some amazing albums that came out. Wow. 50 years ago. The first Kiss self-titled? Wow. Welp. Looks like I don't have one, so I'm gonna pick, if I had to. I think this Meters album has, I picked the Meters Rejuvination because I know Sissy Strut. Isn't Sissy Strut on that one? Hold on. 1969, I was wrong. They're probably the coolest band on this list. Oh, Roxy Music. That's what a lot of people are gonna be showing, isn't it? Country Live. Yep, that's what, but I'm gonna stick, I mean, Queen 2 ain't a bad pick either. John Planet Waves. What do you think is the best one on there? Enlighten me. Probably Kraftwerk too, man. Pretzel Logic, which I haven't heard. Yeah, I don't know why all of these seem to have eluded me, unlike last year, which was like Dark Side of the Moon and like mainstream hits. Is that it? Have we done it? That was the 20 questions. That was fun. Wow. Oh, that really got me thinking. It's just so inspiring. Even last year too was so inspiring. It surprised me how good the list was, and this list surprised me again with how good it gets. It's so fun. I'm gonna be watching all y'all's videos too. Gotta finalize my top 100. Gotta narrow down my top 100 songs and my top 25 albums of last year too. So wrap up 2023 and do every King Gizzard album. And some other fun stuff. We'll get to that, but tag You're It if you've seen this video. Appreciate you stopping by. And I'm sure, man, it's getting really late. Music community, we're gonna have a great 2024. So we'll see you back real soon. Keep on grooving your way.